blog is about high fructose corn syrup, or HFCS for short. Why is it not good for the young ones and adults? How does corn become high fructose corn syrup? How is it processed to turn into high fructose corn syrup? To make high fructose corn syrup, the harvested corns are hauled over to a wet milling plant to be crushed and to separate the corn starch from the kernels and run through screens. After separating, natural enzymes are added to the liquid, which converts some of the sugars in the liquid from glucose to fructose. The resulting liquid is typically 42% fructose and 58% glucose. From there, the liquid is passed through the activated carbon and filtered. The result is high fructose corn syrup 42, which is used in many baked goods. This HFCS 42% goes through a filtration system to increase the fructose content to 90% and becomes HFCS 90. Finally, HFCS 42 and HFCS 90 are blended together to make 55% fructose, which is the final blend and used as sweeteners in sodas. According to a study, 41% of the beverage industry use high fructose corn syrup, and 22% of high-volume processed food manufacturers use high fructose corn syrup. 14% of cereal and bakery producers, 12% of multiple-use food manufacturers, 9% of the dairy industry, and 1% of the confectionery industry use high fructose corn syrup. Why is high fructose corn syrup bad for you? High fructose corn syrup is the most abundant sugar and very powerful to stimulate conversion of sugar into fat. Fructose, which is free fructose in high fructose corn syrup, is more than the glucose. Most sugars are glucose and fructose and stuck together in a bond. High fructose corn syrup is chemically altered and separated. When consuming fructose, it goes right in the liver and does a serious damage to the liver. All cells have receptors for glucose and none for fructose. Only liver has receptors to break down fructose. If you are unknowingly consuming too much fructose, you will overload your liver and will create all sorts of problems, such as insulin resistance, fatty liver disease, and eventually cirrhosis of the liver. Fatty liver disease has become a common disease in a lot of people these days. In fact, I have a cousin whose son got fatty liver disease at age 27, but he was not obese. Research reported by the American Cancer Association stated that fructose in high fructose corn syrup also promotes cancer growth, specifically pancreatic cancer growth. A moderate consumption of high fructose corn syrup also raises cholesterol and triglycerides levels. It is extremely detrimental to heart health as it raises blood pressure. Fructose is processed by our body differently. There are people having trouble digesting or absorbing fructose. Excess free fructose hangs around in the gut that interacts with our proteins, causing a reaction called glycation. There are some people that consume lots of fructose in excess of glucose. For example, a young person can develop asthma because of the glycation process it creates in the body. They promote airway mucus hypersecretion. Other scientific research indicated that your airways get filled with mucus and you develop asthma, chronic bronchitis, and potentially other allergy-type symptoms. When buying groceries, please read the ingredient labels of the food products you buy. You will be surprised to find high fructose corn syrup is in the salad dressing that are sweet and different types of sauce such as barbecue sauce, honey mustard, ketchup, oyster sauce. Also baked goods like loaf of bread that are sweet, pies and cereals, some yogurt brand and sweet margarine, chocolate bars and candies, cookies, high-processed food that are cheap. Please put them back into the shelf and find the ones without corn syrup or high fructose corn syrup in the ingredients. Also, when buying fresh juice or smoothie, always ask what sweeteners is being used to make sure it is not high fructose corn syrup. So just be careful what you eat and what you drink. Make sure you're not consuming too much high fructose corn syrup. Read the labels of the food products you buy to be on the safe side. Hope this vlog is helpful. Always eat and drink healthy and live happy. Please visit livelifeworld.com and don't forget to hit the bell and subscribe to my channel. I will see you on my next vlog. Thank you for watching.